Hey yo, I'm back at it again with the movie reviews, catching up on the last two movies I saw in theaters. Let's kick it off with Lean on Pete, a great film that's underperforming at the box office right now, and I highly encourage you guys to support it. Andrew Hay is a director who can create a realistic atmosphere by working with some great actors, a minimal use of music, and non-flamboyant camera work. Charlie Plummer, heck, all the actors were great in this. In my opinion, the film's strongest asset is its unpredictability. After a certain point, it kept taking twists and turns I wasn't expecting and kept me guessing. Some of the decisions our main character makes aren't entirely logical, and the film wouldn't really have a plot if he didn't want to escape death all the time, thematically speaking at least. But without spoiling anything, I feel it works for what the movie's trying to do. This leads to my only real negative with the movie, which is that it feels like it meanders at points. Things like the sequence where he works as a painter for a day in that random town probably could have been cut and the film would have lost nothing. Life can be random, but when you're telling a story, some of that stuff could have been cut. They also probably could have at least addressed Steve Buscemi's character calling the cops after his truck got stolen. Even just the cops finding the truck and not being able to track Charlie or Pete for whatever reason, leading to a dead end, it would at least tie up that loose end. If you go to see this movie, don't expect a feel-good movie, but at the same time it's not depressing enough that I would put it in my depressing movies list. No spoilers, but this movie did at least have somewhat of a happy ending, and I'm gonna give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. At the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we have the dumb superhero movie, The Avengers Infinity War. Sorry if this review is somewhat vague, but I'm really gonna try to keep it spoiler free. There are so many characters in the MCU now that the movie ends up feeling jumbled, trying to balance screen time for all these characters. I swear the first hour of this movie is just introducing people. The CGI, especially in the space scenes, looked really cartoony and fake, and the score was about average for these movies. Why did Iron Man take his helmet off in the donut spaceship? He's never been on an alien spaceship before. He doesn't know if that air is safe to breathe. There's still a lot to like. Thanos' backstory gets explored a bit and you understand his motivations. The characters from Guardians of the Galaxy remain intact and they're by far the most entertaining part of the movie. The fact that they made Peter Dinklage a giant was pretty funny. This may be because there's going to be a second part, but the ending surprised me in a good way, since no other Marvel film has really ended like that. I know it's really vague, but I'll just leave it at that. It was still a fun sit, albeit a bit messy. If you like Marvel, you're gonna see it anyway, regardless of what anyone else thinks of it, and I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.